What's going on, everyone? Andy G. Today we've got a great little video for you and we're going to teach you how to use Canva, Canva.com. It's going to take care of all your design needs. Doesn't matter if you haven't had any design experience. This piece of software is so simple and it's free. Let's jump into it. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to jump straight in and we're going to go to Canva.com. Now I've already got a Canva account and it's so simple to sign up. All you got to do is put your email address in and a password and you're there. Right, so you've got your own version of Canva. Now how this works is everything's stored on Canva. So you can upload your images, you can upload your fonts, you can bring in color palettes. But it's all kept inside Canva, so it doesn't matter where you go, you just log back into your account and all your projects that you've got in motion or any projects that you've got finished, they're all stored on here. No more USB, no more hard drives. So it's pretty much cloud-based, which makes it really, really good. And we'll just do a quick navigation around it because there are some really cool little things on here. This is your home screen. Obviously, you've got some selected templates here that you can just modify those. Over here you got your brand kit. One thing I do want to draw your attention to is the design school. So if you've never had any sort of a design background or you've done no sort of graphic design in your life, the design school in here is actually pretty good. You know, they've got a heap of little videos, short videos, just to show you basic things. They've got some tutorials down here as well, just with, you know, guidelines of, you know, creating a consistent brand, creating your Canva brand kit, how to build a brand, creativity, Canva for beginners. And this is all free. You know, they didn't have to put this stuff on here, but they have, and it's actually really good. I've actually myself had a good look through it, and I thought it was great, which is why I wanted to make the video. Anyway, create a team. So basically what you can have is if there's more than just yourself that's using this, you can give people different access levels to it and people can contribute to different projects. Folders, pretty self-explanatory, where you're storing stuff, all your designs shared with you. So this is other people who are using Canva have shared their designs with you. You can modify those. And then you got the trash can, no brainer what that is. So I thought, excuse me, I thought today what we'd do is we'd start by making a Facebook ad. That's what we're here for. We're here to learn how to do Facebook advertising. And Canva's got all sorts of pre-selected templates that are in there already, but it's also got the exact sizing that social medias use. So it just takes a heck of a lot of work out of something and just simplifies everything. So over here we've got Facebook ads. These are stock standard ones that Canva gives you, so you can go through and use a template, which is great. You've got elements here. Elements is actually pretty cool. What an element is just, it might be photos you want to add, it might be shapes you want to bring in, and they've also got a photo gallery with free images that you can use in it, bonus, and it's pretty good. Yeah, so I had a pretty good squiz through it the other day, and there's actually some really good photos in there. Text is the next one down, which is obviously for all your titles, any comments and that you're putting on the page. Background is pretty simple. If you don't know what a background is, then go back to the Canva school part I just showed you. I can just click on it, boom, it changes my whole background. We'll use that. Uploads, this is where you just, as it says, you just upload and put your imagery and everything in here. Folders is where you store, and apps is just a whole heap of other stuff that you can have a look through at your own discretion. So today what we're going to do, we're just going to make a very, very simple Facebook ad. I'm just going to bring this dude in here. Right, he's giving it a bit of that. So as you see, as soon as anything I click on, I've got these little bars, these little sizing things, but if I want to keep everything in perspective, as in if it's that shape and it's very small and I want to keep the perfect shape on it, I always use these round bars because then that way there it keeps everything into proportion. Anyway, carry on, I could be there for hours doing that. We're doing Facebook, so you're not really allowed to use their logo on a Facebook ad. But we're not going to actually use this, and then bang, because that's what we're doing, Facebook advertising. So with that there, I've got three pretty cool images. I might put them out to here, and he's throwing a bang at Facebook, right? And then what I want to do as well is I want to be able to put some text in here, so I might bring bang down to the bottom. And then I'll bring Facebook over here. And obviously, if I wanted to change, if I wanted the bang behind Facebook, I could go up here to position and go backwards, and that shifts this element behind this one. If I want Facebook back behind it, I go here and click backwards, and that brings this forward. So you can kind of give yourself a little bit of a layered effect if you want to do it that way. So as I said, we're going to put a heading in here. We're going to go, I love, oh, if I can type it. What do we got? I love Facebook advertising. Okay, so now I've done that, I can change the font color just up here under the color palette, which has got text color. I might want to make it red or pink or gray or yellow or whatever color. So I'm going to leave it at black. Click on that. If I want to make that bigger, I can drag this out. And then if I want to change the font style of it, I can just drop down here and it gives you a little preview of what each font looks like. And like I said, there's hundreds of them in here, and you can bring more fonts in if you want to, but at this point, let's just stick with the basics. So if I click on that there, that's now changed it to my new font. I can slide this across here. I love Facebook advertising. We can bring bang down here, maybe resize that a little bit. Put that up there. We've got our Facebook logo. We'll set that there. Might bring him down. Now the only thing that's going to print, if for example you're printing or exporting this, is what's actually on this blue area, which is my canvas. So anything that I pull outside of that area isn't going to show, which is a bonus because it means that you don't really have to do too much cropping, which is a positive. Right, so we're done. I love Facebook advertising. And with this here, once I click on it, if I want to do some spacing, I can just space out the gaps in between the letters if I want. If I want the line height to be adjusted. And yeah, a lot of this stuff is just made so simplistically. If I wanted to put bullet points in, I can put bullet points in. If I want to take them out, I can take them out. And if I want to left align it or right align it, I just click this button here. If I want to put italics on it, then that way I'll click that. I don't think it's really done too much there. Maybe I have to select it. Some features you actually have to select it. So we'll just double check that I've done that right. Yeah, so that part had to be selected. And if I want to bold it, I can bold it. And if I want to take the bold off, I do it like so. So at the end of the day, it's not the greatest looking Facebook ad you'll ever see, but now you know how to use Canva. And it's only as complicated as I've shown you. It's really simple. It's all click and drag. Really, really easy. So if I want to download that, I can download it either as a PNG, a JPEG, a PDF, or a PDF for print. And if I go with PDF for print, it'll even put the bleed lines and everything on it for me, which is really good. So I'm just going to download that as a JPEG. I click download. Prepares your design. Quick quote by Abraham Lincoln. Close out of that. And here is my very first Facebook ad. Don't ever make them look like this. This is just an absolute disaster. But now you know how to use Canva, so you're unstoppable. Hey, get on over and join my Facebook group. I'm always in the group. Plenty of advertising tips. If you ever need to contact me, that's the best way to do it. I'm always online. And now you've mastered all your design, all you need to do now is learn how to make your first Facebook ad. So jump over and have a look at my video, which takes you from the beginning to the end of making your very first fully fledged Facebook ad. Don't want fully fledged in there, do we?
Why not?
There you go, you've mastered Canva. All you need to do now is learn how to make your very first Facebook ad, and luckily I've made a video on it. Check my video out for how to make your very first Facebook ad. No?
Yeah.
So now you've mastered how to design your very first ad, now you just need to make an ad on Facebook. So check out my video on how to make your very first Facebook ad. Let's see what that looks like.